Welcome, Aries. This is your love scope for September 2014. So we start with the sun. Well, this is vitality. This is joy. This is the end goal. This is our focus this month. So for those of you who are single, there could be very well somebody very important coming into your life this month. If worst case scenario is you are really becoming clear on exactly what you want, what you will stand for, what you won't stand for in a relationship, who you are, and that you are worthy of love. And understanding that. And for some of us, it's a very brief time that we are single, and others, it could be a decade or longer. It all depends on how much you really need to learn the lesson, or how much independence you need to really have of your own, or an understanding of it. Who you are going forward. But that's really a joyous card, I would think. Well, I wouldn't think. I would know. But I'm looking at the other cards and I'm thinking, I'm not seeing the joy as much. But I think it's more of you really focusing on what is the most important things to you in a relationship and demanding them. And understanding that you are extremely worthy of such a love. So if you're in a relationship, I could see there being some hardships or some challenges. At least a rough situation or two. Some old truths in the relationship that really need to go. Really need to be communicated about. Your feelings about them. Why they no longer serve your truth. And standing up for yourself and saying, I need this. Or I don't need that. Okay, now it's coupled with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So, Queen of Pentacles is all about strategy. The strategy of love, so to speak. So, it's saying what needs to be said, doing what needs to be done in order to have your sense of happiness, your sense of beauty, for you to be exalted on your path of love. Okay, you have the sun, and you have the pentacle, which would be well-being. You also have the angel sitting by your side. So trust in yourself that you're worthy of asking for a few adjustments to be made in a relationship, situations to be changed in a relationship, the way of doing things. It could be perhaps the way you split things up as a couple. Well, who has what duties, so to speak, and redefining them so that they fit, so that they work, so that the relationship actually exalts you on your path. And I think for many of you, because there's so much more growth here than there is things that need to be fixed, I think for the majority of you, by being honest and being open and being forthright about where you feel you are in the relationship and where you would like to see the relationship, is something that really needs to be focused on this month for you to go forward on a very beautiful path. Now, for some of you, we do have the Five of Swords, so this means cutting certain people out of your life and walking away happily with others. But you making the decision, you holding the cards this month on how it's going to be, what you're going to stand for, what truths you're going to allow in your life, how people treat you. It's almost like, if you're in a relationship, you want it to be serious and you want it to be real. And you want it to go forward in that realness, in that that unity, so that you exalt each other on the path. If you're looking for somebody, you're not necessarily with somebody, you're really getting understanding of what you really want and what you really don't want. And some of the things you thought you wanted Going back to this card, really are things that you don't want. Now that you've really looked at them, you say, you kind of look and you say, you know what, I've changed. And I don't really want that in my life now. I want this. I want stability. I want a oneness, a unity. And so you might not be as willing to, and I say this month is a good month to get out there and communicate and have fun and talk. And I think if you do it under those situations, with a lightness, with, not really coming down and hammering on another person or hammering on yourself, but allowing yourself to be in the moment again this month. Allowing the situation to unfold, and therefore the opportunity arises to have these conversations. And it's either with somebody else or it's with yourself. We have justice. And this is really you questioning what's important. Really, this month is all about you questioning what's important, how you want it, and what you're willing to sacrifice in order to do it. So it might mean that you have to have a little bit of conflict right now in order to work through it, in order for happiness to be the end result. It's your thoughts, it's your feelings, it's your emotions, it's your heart. And you standing up for it. You standing there willing to fight for your happiness, for your beauty, for your beliefs, before you turn around and go upon your path. You're walking through a portal here. You're getting clarity. You're getting understanding. You're questioning your actual beliefs on the relationship. And does that make sense? And this doesn't make sense. And this needs to come into my life and this needs to go out of my life. And that might be a person, a situation, a way of doing things. It all depends on the path you're walking. And if you're not with somebody, you are really getting clear about your partner that you want in your life. And trust me, when you get that clarity, your light starts to shine brightly. Those walls of fear come down, and your light's able to shine and attract that somebody who has been searching for you just as long. And don't always think it's about you, okay? Sometimes, we think, oh, it's been forever and a day, and nobody's even, asked me on a date in umpteen years, right? And so you start to think, it's just you, but it could be that the person that's destined to be in your path has a lot more work to do than you. And give them time and have some patience, because they'll be worth the wait. Now, we pulled the Ten of Michael. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So put those old truths in the past. A time has ended isn't necessarily a bad thing. It could be finally resolving a conflict, something that was making you feel unbalanced. And you might find through conversations that it was making your partner just as unbalanced. You start on a new path. You start on a path of happiness. But that's by really embracing this month and really understanding what you do and you don't want, maybe having some conversations around it. But I don't think you're forcing the conversations. It's the same as if you're looking for somebody. Don't be overly aggressive when you're out and about. But I mean, make it known that you're available and allow it to play out. I think the universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides are going to give you the opportunities needed. I don't think you have to search. You don't have to wait and say, we need to talk. We're going to talk tonight. Allow the moment to happen and enjoy the moments that you have together. And it will open up opportunity. And when you see that opportunity open up, that's when you start saying, this is the way it's always been, and I really need for it to be this way. What do you think? And start the conversation. Or when it comes time to pick up the kids, say, you know what? I'm already doing this, so you let me know how it goes picking up the kids. And then open that up to conversation, whatever it is. It could be 1,001 things. Okay, and if you are single, it is very much, I think, even a stronger time for you with the Sun card here. To get out, meet people, to live in the moment, to enjoy the moment, and to just kind of send out that vibration that you are available and you're ready to have fun and romance and beauty in your life. And trust me, that light will shine. Your light will shine and attract so much beauty and love. So this month, I think, is really a lot about clearing things up. A vitality in your life, though. A joy in your life. I don't think it's going to be a hard month, but I think it's a month where you are going to be given opportunities to really get down to what is important to your heart and be able to actually master what needs to happen in your life. And therefore, stepping on a very new and beautiful path. You're just preparing for it. So embrace this month, because it should be a beautiful month. A month full of love, but a month full of making that firm foundation for yourself. To understanding what your needs are. And allowing yourself to believe that you're worthy of it, so that you do have the opportunities to enjoy and express the love that you want. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.